My name is Messner. I'm an assistant professor here in the School of Mass Communications, and I teach journalism. And my specialization is in social media, so I teach a lot of social media classes, but I also research social media, and I do both of that in regards to journalism and in public relations, and how professionals are using social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter. Wow, that's a pretty broad question. I think when we saw social media emerging about a decade ago, we were talking about blogs, and blogs were the hottest thing around, and everybody was doing research on that, using them in classes. And so if you look at how that evolved over the last couple of years, everything is moving so quickly, right? If we just look back at the last presidential election, when we were in the primaries, everybody was talking about MySpace, right? So today, nobody's talking about MySpace anymore. Facebook is the normal, and Twitter maybe still can be considered somewhat new. So it's an area that is moving really, really quickly, and it's changing how we communicate very quickly. It changes how we communicate in journalism and PR. But it also changes how normal people, average people who are not in the communications field, communicate on a daily basis, right? Grandma and grandpa are on Facebook today, so it's not just a thing for college students anymore, and that has implications for business, for journalism, for politics, and in general how people communicate with each other. And I think the trend that we're going to see over the next couple of years is that everything is moving towards social and mobile communication. So the combination of the two is what's going to drive how we communicate. So social media platforms are going to be primarily accessed through mobile apps, mobile phones, tablets, laptop computers, and I think that's dramatically changing how we're communicating. It's easier today to get in touch with somebody through a Facebook or Twitter message than it is through email.